So what are some ways to save money on food? This is what we do. We buy when things are on sale. So I know what cereals I like, and generally there's a rotation of sales of whatever brand name we want. Approximately every 3 to 5 weeks, there's a sale. One week it'll be Kellogg's, the next week it'll be General Mills, the next week it'll be Post, something along those lines. So what I'll do is I'll buy enough cereal of whatever I like to last me about 5 weeks. And then I don't buy cereal for the next 5 weeks of that specific brand, and I just kind of rotate through whatever brands I want. So instead of spending like $6 on a box of cereal, I'll spend like $1.99 on a box. So if you can see, normally it's like $5.19 a box, but I'll only spend $1.99 on brand name cereal. Same with Cheerios and Cinnamon Toast Crunch and things like that. And I'll do the same thing for Post and Kellogg's and whatever other brand cereal I like. Basically, if beef is on sale one week, I tend to buy more beef. If chicken's on sale the next week, more chicken, pork. And there's usually some type of rotation or deal on one type of protein. So I'll switch between whatever that is, and that determines kind of whatever meals we would have. And if it's like a pork tenderloin, we would get a very large one. We would cut it up and package it into freezer bags and basically toss it in the freezer, and that's good for several months. The other thing is, we would buy based on per unit cost. If you bought 10 of these, it's $13.90 for 10. You can actually pick this up for $13.99. If you have the app, it's $12.99, and that's for a 20 pack. So basically, you get 10 for free. And that saves a significant amount of money if you add that up throughout the year. So far, I think I've saved $2,500 on my groceries this year, based on various sales that I use whenever we buy our food. Now, the other thing that we do is we use apps. So if you like fast food, it's not really the best for you, but there's Wendy's, McDonald's. My daughter really likes Wendy's chicken nuggets, and she likes the milkshakes. So at the end of every year, they actually have a donation where you can donate some money. It's like $2 or $3, not much. And you get a little keychain, and that keychain gives you a free Frosty every single time you go to Wendy's and buy something. We couple that with the Wendy's app. The Wendy's app will give us a free chicken nugget, like a 6-piece, or a free fries, or something along those lines. And right now they have a special where it was basically $1 for a small Frosty. So for $1 plus tax is $1.06. Effectively, we would get a small Frosty, a junior Frosty, and chicken nuggets, and all of that would cost us $1. Similar for McDonald's, and I'm sure Burger King and everybody else has one as well. These are the ones we use. You can also use grocery store apps. We go to Giant, as you saw in the receipt. So a lot of the times you can clip hundreds of coupons and it'll be taken off, and it saves you money if you do that. Wherever you're shopping, they generally have like store flyers, coupons. They might be right out front. You can also ask at the register, and that can save you money as well. Sometimes people will throw ads for free around a community. If you're on the main road where I'm at, they don't really do that anymore, but on all the side streets they give people store flyers. Number 5, I used to go to food banks and pantries when I was poor. Effectively, we didn't have enough money to buy food, so we would go to churches and food banks and pantries and that sort of thing, and people would donate food, and we would use that food when we couldn't afford it. So generally, you can find those at temples, churches, mosques. If you want to look it up online, you can look at Feeding America, Salvation Army. If you're a senior, they have something called Meals on Wheels. Basically, every state throughout the United States has food pantries available for people to get free food. Another way is food stamps, EBT or WIC. Effectively, it goes on an EBT card, and I think you get checks or something on this. I've never had these. I had a neighbor that was elderly, and I used to go grocery shopping for him, and he had an EBT card, so I would buy his groceries using that, and he wasn't able to really get out of the house at that point. So 7, I grew up on a farm. I really like growing food. It's really rewarding to do something and then see something grow, and then you get to eat it, and kids like it too. If you grow a garden, your kids are more likely to eat more fruits and vegetables because they have pride in whatever work they put into growing the crop, and they want to show off and go, could you cook this, could you do this, because they want to taste it, they want to see what they've grown and actually eat it. I tend to focus on growing more high-priced food, and what I mean by that is I don't tend to grow a ton of like potatoes or corn or things that are pretty cheap. I'll grow asparagus, apples, peaches, pears, plums, cherries, apricots, a lot of fruit trees where I might spend 50 bucks on the tree. It might take a couple of years, 3 years or four, and I'll get a crop back, but that crop is worth hundreds of dollars a year, and it tastes better. Also, I might grow like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. I love raspberries, but I'm not going to pay $16 a pound for raspberries. But when I grow them at home, I just go through and I eat buckets of them, and I don't have to think about what they cost. Another option, you have to look at your municipality. A lot of my family actually raise chickens, so they'll get eggs, about 2 eggs every 3 days per hen. And when the hen gets older or it's not producing as many eggs, you can also have it butchered and you can have chicken. This you can do on small parcels of land. Same with growing a garden, you can pretty much do anywhere. Even if you're on a roof of a building, you could get 5-gallon buckets and grow a garden in them. Well, I hope this gives you a couple ideas how to save money on your food. If you're interested in learning more financial topics such as how to make more money, how to save, and how to invest, this is a channel for you. Please subscribe and have a great day. Good luck out there.